Why don't you have a go, pause the video, and then we'll look at how we can check this with the calculator. Okay, so here's the working out that you would expect to show, or something similar. Now let's see what of this we can check on our calculator. Now, I'm not necessarily sure it's worth doing, but you can check, or at least get an idea of whether or not our derivative is correct using the derivative button. Now, you can only do this for specific values. So, for example, I'm going to press Option Calc, and then I want this one. So if I put in the original function, so 2/3 x cubed minus 7 over 2 x squared minus 4x plus 5. Now note you can only differentiate for numerical values. So if you put in one that's easy, like 1, then this will tell me what the derivative of this is at 1, which is minus 9. Then all you have to do is check that if you put 1 into this, you also get minus 9. So 2 minus 11 is minus 9. Yeah. Now obviously there's a chance that you could get the same answer and your derivative is wrong, but it's pretty small. You could always check 2 if you wanted to be sure. Now to check this second one, unfortunately there isn't a particularly convincing inequalities button on this. I think the new version will have one, but I think the easiest thing to do here is we're saying we're looking for the part of the graph where the gradient is negative. So if we go to the graphing function and again plot the original, okay, let's draw it. And that's not a bad view. I might just go out a bit. There we go. Now we can see that the part of this graph where it's a negative gradient is this bit. It's the bit that's between the maximum and the minimum. So what we should find, hopefully, is that the maximum is minus a half and the minimum is 4. So if we go to gsolve max, then it tells us it's minus a half, which is what we'd expect. And then gsolve min, and it tells us that it's 4, which is what we expect. Now, if you really want to be sure, you'll notice that I've got derivative on here. Now, if you don't have that on, I really recommend just having it on all the time. So to put it, we do Shift, Setup, and then go down and turn derivative on. And then, let's go back. What that means is if we press Trace, remember that's the bit that just lets us move around the graphs, it tells us what the derivative is. So if we move around, we can see that for all of these points, the derivative is negative, whereas as soon as we get around this corner, the derivative is positive. So we are looking for the bit where this value is negative, and then out here is where it's positive.